Are you home? Let's make some Jamaican fried plantain, fried green plantain. You can have it with ackee and saltfish, salt mackerel. You can have it by itself. You can have it with anything you'd like. Let's make some plantain. You'll need some oil, any oil you prefer, some salt, your plantain of course, and a pot. Peel your plantain. Put it in a dish to your favorite size. I'm putting mine in 3. And add your salt. The amount of salt that you prefer. Add the oil to your pot. I like to use a lot of oil so it fries evenly. And then you add your plantain after the oil is hot. Add your plantain to the hot oil. And I like to cover it. That way it doesn't splash and it kind of steam while it cooks. Fry on medium heat until properly cooked. Be sure to turn occasionally. You don't want them to burn, but you want them to have a nice brown color. You need a plantain squasher, some cotton cloth, a dish towel, or some paper towel to press them. Take your cooked plantain out one at a time and just squish them. Squish it like that. Add it back to the oil. Add a little more salt to them and let them cook for an extra 2 minutes on each side. And this is just Jamaican plantain. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dee and this is the Optimistic Network. Today I'll be making plantain the Jamaican way, Jamaican green plantain, fried and pressed. So just keep on watching. So what you'll need for this dish is a pot, oil of your choice, some salt of your choice, and a plantain of course. Peel your plantain and cut it in the size that you want to fry. Add your oil to your pot. I'm using olive oil. Use any oil you'd like. Add some salt to the plantain. Remember that all the salt that you add don't stuck to the plantain, so use the amount of salt that you prefer. People are saying I'm using a lot of salt. Trust me, it wasn't a lot. It wasn't salt if it was okay for me, but you don't even have to use salt if you don't want salt. Put your plantain in the hot oil and I cover the pot. So my reasons for covering the pot is 1, I don't want it to flash and splash, and 2, and most importantly, I feel like whenever I cover the pot, the plantain fry and steam at the same time, so it will cook a little faster. Make sure your heat is on medium and don't go too far because you're gonna need to turn them every so often. So turn them over for about 8 minutes, just back and forth, so they'll gradually get color and they'll gradually cook. I want to let you know that if you don't want to cover the pot, you don't have to cover the pot. It can still fry with the pot open. But if you decide to cover the pot, watch out for the water on the pot cover when you open the pot. That water that the steam make, be careful because if it drops in the oil, you'll have a splash and you'll burn yourself. So I want you guys to be very careful because working with hot oil can be dangerous. As you can see, I'm kind of just standing there watching it through the cover and just turning them over and over, and as you can see, they're getting browner and browner and browner, and they're also cooking. And this process took me like 8 minutes, so it will take you like 8 to probably 10 minutes to get the plantain fully cooked, depending on the thickness of your plantain. As you can see how thick mine was. Now that my plantains are cooked, I'm going to go ahead and press them. For pressing, you can use some paper towel, but I would say double it up. So probably use like 6 to 8 sheets of paper towel together, double it up and fold it and put them in there and press. You can also use a dish towel, but I'm using some cotton cloth just because I have a lot of them here in my jar. So I'm using some cotton cloth and it's like about a yard. So I just roll it up together and then just press it in there. But make sure whatever you use to press it is clean. We want to cook clean food. We want to prepare clean food. So I just went ahead and squeeze it together, press out my plantain in the cotton cloth, and you can squeeze it as thin as you want or as thick as you want. If you're going for a crispier texture, then you want to press it a little flatter. And then after I press them, what I do, I just put them back in the oil for 2 minutes on each side, add some salt. So I put them back, add some salt, cook one side for 2 minutes, flip the other side and cook it for 2 minutes. It's possible that a piece of your plantain may break when you're pressing it, especially if you're pressing it thinner because you want it crispier, which is how I like it. So if it's break, it's no problem. You just put it in the pot and fry it still. Another thing I want to tell you guys, you can use a wider pot. I just like a deep pot because I feel like my plantain fry better in a deep pot, but you can even use a frying pan. It don't have to be a deep pot like I use. I just like the deep pot, but if I was frying more, I would use a wider pot. That way when I put back the plantain in there, I have space, if that makes sense to you. So after this, I just put my plantains in a plate. I drain them on a piece of paper towel to get rid of some of the grease, and sometimes I put another piece of paper towel on the top just to pat out the grease a little. And there you have it, real nice and crunchy and not too salt. If you don't want salt at all, don't put the salt on it. You don't have to make them crispy if you don't want them crispy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next upload. Mwah, mwah, mwah.